In today's episode of Willful, we spoke to Maureen Judge, a documentary filmmaker. Her latest film, My Millennial Life, premiered at the Hot Docs Ted Rogers Cinema in Toronto this past May. How has the internet changed your storytelling methods?
Well, I think it's changed my approach in terms of now I'm also doing work for the internet, or I'm working for the internet.
Right.
Yeah, I'm also doing work that sits on the internet. So obviously I try to bring in some of the qualities or some of the sort of techniques that are required, or I don't know if they're required, but that I've learned that other people use on the internet and that I've read about. So yeah, I think it informs my work. Does it inform my film work? I'm not sure.
Maureen, how did you bring young people's input into the film?
Well, first of all, I would say half of the team were millennials. People shooting the film and shooting the interactive doc were young millennials. Were between, in their mid-20s to early 30s. So I'm bringing the point of view already. And then actually the editor of the interactive doc was a millennial. And we also did screenings throughout as we were making the film. Towards the end with the rough cut, we did some test screenings, and we brought a whole group of millennials, and we did a survey, and then I did a couple of other screenings because I do some teaching also at the, I did a guest lecture at York University, and also I was teaching at Sheridan College at that point. So I also did a couple of test screenings with them, and I also we did the beta launch. I did a survey with my students at Sheridan. So I was constantly getting more input. And also my son did the music and the sound for the digital documentary. And he also did some of the music for the film.
Yeah, fantastic.
And he's 26, and Jacob Waxman, very incredibly musical, so
yes, good.
Creative.
Maureen, how have your documentaries changed the world?
I don't really know that my documentaries have changed the world. I think they reflect the world, and I think what they do on a personal level provide a forum for discussion so that people can actually discuss ideas that that mean something to them from watching the documentaries, because they're generally quite personal. And so they can relate their experiences, or if they haven't had that kind of experience, they can discuss it and wonder what it is. But there's something that resonates kind of universally with most of the stories, which is why I believe that the films do have an audience.
Yeah. How have your documentaries changed you?
I think they've made me more patient with people, more patient with ideas, and a belief that things do change in the future, and that nothing ever really stays the same. We feel like they do, and I think that's important to know. Things are always mutating, transforming, sometimes backwards, sometimes forward. But yeah, I hope they make us a little more human, or make us reflect on our humanity a little more.
Maureen, thank you for being willful.